Hey Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, or any high aspect placement. I'm just going to do a little short reading for you. Go ahead and check all your other placements. If this doesn't resonate, there might be one in your other placements that does at this time. The energy will be for the next few days until I think Friday is when I have time to do another round. Oh, all signs. I'll go ahead and bowl and clear the energy. All right. So I'm pre-polled just to get a basic idea of what the situation is, what could be, any advice from spirit as to what to do. Okay. Who knows what came out? I haven't even seen them. All right. So with your Kipper to dictate what the situation is, it's a number 8, which is actually quite an abundant number. Also establishes foundations. You have the false person card. So this could be someone in your energy, external, 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree, however many degrees of separation. For me, the false person card is lying, cheating, stealing, or being inauthentic. So it doesn't necessarily have to be totally nefarious, but it could just be someone that's just being fake, right? All right. Person identifier bold is high school educated or GED. So this is someone that has graduated from high school or got their GED. That's the level of education that they have. Maybe that'll help you identify who this might be. All right. The past life oracle I'm using for an identifier as well is vows. So this could be somebody you have promises with or have had promises with or made promises to you. And if they're a false person, it's quite possible they're not very good at keeping them. All right. And the advice from Diana through the Moonology is you're very close to achieving your goal, gibbous moon. So that just basically kind of indicates that whatever the situation is, you're already close to your goal, but you may have a little snag with this individual. The advice from Hecate. Oh, nice. You're protected. Just know that. You are safe, you are loved. And this is actually kind of a little bit of a witchy homework assignment. I love some of these from this deck. Sigil sorcery. So maybe symbols, signs might be important to you at this time. Okay. The witch has created a sigil, a personal magical symbol just for you. Close your eyes, tune in, and feel her drawing it into your energy field. So whatever symbol comes up for you or sigil comes up for you, maybe that might be an indicator as to what the situation is and where to go and what to do, okay? The animal that came across, which could also be used as a sign and symbol or a descriptor, is chameleon. Oh, nice. So either you're going to be seeing chameleons as a sign in a synchronicity, or you're going to have to be a chameleon. Stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. So it's time. I'm getting serious high priestess vibes with this one. It's time to operate from the gray area back pocket. Perhaps there is something to gain or learn from the situation that you're going to be observing, right? And not do anything directly to. Yeah. So let's see what the Ascended Master that came out advice-wise. Kuan Yin, care and compassion. Choose to be love, do what is right for everyone involved, offer a helping hand. So maybe there's people external to the situation that will be affected, and that's why you need to stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than trying to direct the course of events. Yeah, so maybe it's individuals external to you that have the vows as well. I don't know if you're dealing with a married couple or a circumstance that might be a little kind of tricky to be on the sidelines with. So we'll see what the Ancestor Spirit Oracle suggests. Begin writing now. Create, express, inspire. So perhaps maybe you are mediating a situation and might need to write something on people's behalf. And that's why the observation is very important. This is definitely some security guard vibes for me. Just I have personal experience with that, where you observe and report, right? So maybe it's something along those lines. but it could also be maybe inspirational for something creative, right? Inscriptions in Elder Futhark are the only surviving remnants of the language spoken by Germanic tribes early in the Common Era. This runic alphabet was used on stones, weapons, jewelry, and other items of the earliest of these inscriptions, dating as far back as the 2nd century. The peoples of Scandinavia had a strong oral tradition in which long passages of history and other important information was passed down using stories and poetry. By the Middle Ages, Scandinavia had developed new boundaries, and the language had evolved into distinct dialects such as Danish and Swedish. The written language was influenced by the Roman alphabet, although the use of the runic alphabet did continue. The earliest recorded piece of Danish literature, Gesta Danorum, The Deeds of the Danes, by Saxo Grammaticus, was published in approximately 1200 CE. In the tradition of the region's storytelling and poetry, it told the story of the first Danish kings from prehistory to the time it was written. In the early 1700s, Ludwig Holberg penned plays, comedies, and works about history and philosophy. Holberg's most famous comedy, Jeppe på Berget, is still performed nearly 300 years on. Writing is a way to capture ideas, plans, dreams, and memories, as well as stories and history. It can also be therapeutic. You do not need to study or have any special tools to start writing. Put pen to paper and see what happens. Write for yourself, and as your creative talents are freed, for others too. So maybe might be a scenario that might be inspirational for a story too. That's why you should be watching rather than engaging, right? All right. You have a talent for writing and expressing yourself. You may like to share your gift with others by having your writing published, or to keep a journal just for yourself. It doesn't matter what you write, it matters that you start writing and get your thoughts down. Write anything that pops into your head. Writing is a healing experience that helps you process things in your life. It can also help you inspire others. All right, Aquarius, there you go. I like it. Whatever this scenario is, you're just going to be observing it and reporting it in some form or fashion. And who knows, maybe might be an undiscovered, psychic ability. You might be a free writer, right? Or an automatic writer. I surely think I have been in the past. I don't remember some of the things I've written down in journals and what they were referring to. So, could be channelings as well. All right, have a good one. Bye.